Time to reply to some comments. I wonder if people will be nice today. Well, I can scratch. Maybe they'll want that type of DJ in the future. That's kinda true, but I like to DJ and just mix music because that's all I really know how to do. Well, it's because Hardwell produces really good tracks and I can do cool mixes. When I started out in DJing, what usually made a good DJ were their skills on the decks. If they could scratch, juggle, and just do cool DJ tricks, those guys would be the ones to get all the gigs and girls. But the times have changed. The DJ industry no longer rewards talent like that with gigs and opportunities, because if they did, we would see legendary turntablists like DJ Jazzy Jeff, Craze, Qbert, and a whole lot more be on huge music festivals like Coachella, Tomorrowland, Ultra, etc. The truth is, it's hard to make a DJ career for yourself by playing other people's music. What people want now are more well-rounded DJs who have the abilities to not only rock a crowd, but produce dope tracks. And I'm embarrassed to say that I am not as well-rounded as you think. Yes, I make YouTube content, and yes, I like to think I DJ really well, but sadly, I do not produce. And I never picked it up because of three things. The software looked complicated. I had zero knowledge in music theory, and I didn't know how to play any musical instrument. But those excuses end today because I found a software that finally caters to DJs first, and that is Serato Studio. It's a beat-making tool that has a DJ-like interface and workflow in mind, and what I like most about it are its DJ-friendly features, which include DJ-like functions like a mixer for adjusting volumes and EQ, hot cues and cue points for samples, Serato DJ effects, colored waveforms, and my favorite feature of them all, the optional ability to use your Serato DJ controller to make beats. So let me give you a quick example on how to make a simple beat with your own Serato DJ controller. So here's how Serato Studio looks like when you first open it up. This area over here is our instrument section that contains various drum samples. Let's give them a listen. Nice. Perhaps you noticed that the right side over here lit up. Well, this area is where we can draw beats. For example, but we're here to make a hip-hop beat, so let's delete that and make a beat with our controller. So let's first set the BPM of the track to be 100. Then let's activate the metronome, which will be our BPM audio guide. And now let's press play and record. And now let's drum in our simple beat. Now let's add a few more elements. So let's add a sample and choose Cabana Party. Now before we interpolate this sample to create a whole new melody, let's first give these cue points a listen. So it seems it sounds best are cue points 6 and 7. So now let's press play and record and interpolate this sample. So now let's add a simple bass line to complete this beat. So let's add an instrument and choose subsequent bass. And now, we're done. Another thing I like about Serato Studio are its time-saving features. Here are my top 3. Number 1. The fact that it comes with 1 GB of built-in sounds and samples. So this means no more finding and downloading samples from the internet. You can start right away with what the software gives you. Number 2. Its Make Beats feature, which gives you a ton of drum presets to get creative. And number 3, its Play in Key feature. This gives you the ability to always play in key with your song. So this means you don't need to learn any music theory to start playing the right keys for your track. So if you want to download and try Serato Studio for free today, check out my links down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Hey, you've reached the end of the video, and the question of the day is, do you guys produce your own music, and if so, what genre? Let me know in the comment section down below.